excited.
Excitement is in the air.
It is.
Not just here, but in the comments too.
Yes.
We
yes.
feel your excitement.
Yes.
It's so fun.
It's so excited. It's so excited. Wow. Wow. We're starting off real
We
good.
can't even talk.
I'm so excited. I can't even say a sentence right. If you can't tell, this is, I'm going to just say it, the most exciting time of the year.
It
at
is.
Sisters. There's a lot of really close seconds, but I think this is one of the most exciting.
I think it's my favorite too, just because of the mystery of it,
Yes.
for one thing. And then sometimes people they just go beyond what we've done and use their own creativity to make things even better. So
Yes.
I'm excited.
Do you guys like surprises?
I do.
Do you like surprises? Let us know. I know. She said you look so tiny next to me.
And I have an inch heel on, and usually I'm kind of flat.
I'm going to get her a little box to stand up, but then I'm afraid she'll fall off of it. That would not be good. That would not be good. Well, welcome, everyone. We're super excited because, let me get this thing right, we are launching our, how many teen? Do you remember?
Oh gosh, is it like 17, something like that? We've been doing Mystery Quilt for 17 years.
Yes.
And if you've done all of them, I just want to know who that could possibly be.
Well, we actually,
or half of them even.
Well, yeah. And actually, I have a quick poll in here.
Nice.
So I would love to know if you've never done a mystery quilt, and I guess I mean with us, if you've never done a Hoop Sisters mystery quilt, put a number 1. Just put that in the comments. We're streaming on YouTube and Facebook. So wherever you're at, no, our background has been this way for a little bit now.
Yeah, we just don't have anything up here right now because it's a mystery quilt time.
Not yet.
But we will have.
They're picking up what we're putting down. I got a mix of 1 and 2. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. So I see a lot of number 1s and I do see some 2s rolling in. So there's several of you who have never done a Hoop Sisters quilt. Wow. I need more coffee. And then number 2s, you have done a Hoop Sisters mystery quilt before. So if you're putting a number 2 in the comments, let everyone else know who's put a number 1, your favorite thing about it. It's so much fun. We love it. I think we have just as much fun as they do, honestly.
I think we do too. And just when everybody posts something in the VIP group, we just get all excited.
Yes.
And it's just fun to see what you guys are doing.
Yep. And I will say, if you are putting a number 1, you're joining us at a really, really great time because this week is basically launch week. And what that means is we're going to lay it all out for you. We're going to answer all your questions and we're just going to get you 100% ready. I feel like the past 3 lives, someone said, can you explain Mystery Quilt? And this is the week that we get to do just that, which is wonderful. And I love the comments I'm seeing rolling in. These are the people who put number 2. They've done it before and they're sharing what they love about it in the comments, which is great. Okay, so Annie, what is a mystery quilt?
Well, a mystery quilt for us is one where you have no idea what it looks like, and you're putting all your trust in Hoop Sister design ability.
Yes.
And so basically what we do is every week, and it's actually going to be 4 weeks. There's a new download for you for 5 weeks, and it starts May 20. It's the Tuesday after Memorial Day. I think it's the 27th, and we'll probably go over that.
Yeah.
So we start out on a Tuesday, and then your files will be in your download. So you go and log into your account, download the files, and you'll see what you get to stitch for that week. And then we will also do a live, and it'll be at 11 a.m. on the first one, Tuesday, May 27th. And after that, it's on Mondays for 4 additional weeks, also at 11 o'clock. And what we're going to do is we're going to stitch out one of the blocks from your download so that you know how to do it. We'll answer any questions you have. We'll take our time with it. We just want you all to be happy and know what you're doing. But it's just every week on Mondays. I'm not going to guarantee the exact time the files will be available, but Monday morning, you can go in and check your download, go to I'll let Aubrey go over how to
Yeah,
get to
we'll
it.
get there.
But she will show you how to get to the designs, and there'll be something added every single week, something new and fun to stitch out. So every week we'll also show the reveal, which we will have the quilt behind us. Will be covered up with some week numbers, so you can't see all of it, but we will unveil what you're going to be stitching for that week.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of fun. And then the VIP group gets really involved on Facebook. And we just love seeing everything that everyone likes to post and the work that they've done.
Yes. So it's a blast, and it lasts this year over the course of 5 weeks from the start date. And we'll get into all of those details. But overall, you're not going to know what it looks like for a little while. But if you stick around, I did drop a gorgeous sneak peek in for today. Okay. And lots of awesome comments coming in. Love seeing that. The other thing we want you to know is if ever we have a workshop of any sort, we'll say, hey, go register. And if you register, you get a free gift. We usually close registration the day that we start. We're going to leave this open through Friday. So if you have a friend or somebody stumbles upon this, or maybe you are here for the first time and you're like, well, wait a minute, I didn't know about that. You have some time this time, because we want to make sure that you get this in your hands, give you an opportunity to stitch this out, and you'll kind of know what Hoop Sisters is all about, right? Yeah. Okay, so just know that we will have Nina is in the comments. She's going to be dropping links, sharing stuff with you. And she can drop the link to registration. If you've already registered, there's no need to do this. But if you're like, wait a minute, I didn't do that, and I want the workbook and I want all the things, go ahead and get registered. Okay. All right. Plus, we have a lot to talk about today.
We do have a lot to talk.
Surprises.
Yep, we do.
Do you guys like surprises? You do. You do. Say you do. So just know we have a lot to cover today. You will not want to miss a thing. So just be sure you hang out with us for a little while. Quickly, I want to talk about today. We are introducing you to Mystery Quilt. We're going to get you all set up and let you know what it's all about. We're opening pre-order. It's open right now, but I'm going to give you all the details. So don't panic.
Yeah. Hold off for just a moment till you get all the details.
We're also going to reveal the bonus, and that's what Annie is going to stitch out today. Tomorrow we're covering trimming and assembly. Wednesday we're going to talk all about how the heck you pick fabric for a quilt that you don't know what it looks like. We'll help you with that on Wednesday. Thursday, we're going to talk about how it works. We're going to show you how to get your downloads. We're going to talk about any frequently asked customer service questions that we've noticed come up basically today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. We'll cover that Thursday. And then Friday, we're going to come back and you're going to tell them how to sort of prepare for that first week.
So you're ready out of the gate, and you can get stitching the minute those files are available.
Yes. Okay.
And I will just say, it says Tuesday assembly. We're actually just going to show you how to trim. And I can talk about assembly, but we're not going to actually do it.
But we will during
absolutely
during the Mystery Quilt. Okay. Here is the bonus. This is what we're stitching today. And I should have done a drum roll because it's really cute. Where is it, Mom?
It's right here.
Okay. Let's show it up on the camera. I'm going to show it up on the camera.
All right.
Okay. So I see a lot of comments coming in, and I'm getting very squirrely. I might have Sarah jump in there and star stuff. She's going to kill me. She's like, I'm on the verge of having a baby. She's still here. She's still here. Okay. So the bonus, let's talk about it, and then we'll talk about how to get it. Okay.
All right. I'm going to move our registration gifts out of the way. And this is our little bonus right here. And it's just super cute. It's like a little vase of flowers, and you can make your background anything you want. You can make your flowers any color you want. We have some really colorful dragonfly and bees. And not too many days ago, I think somebody commented, I hope there's bees.
Yeah.
So some of this might be a couple of hints of what might be in store for Mystery Quilt. But this is what we're going to stitch out today.
Love it. It's
Okay.
really cute. Really, really cute. So that's the bonus. And I think it might be worth talking about how to get the bonus. So basically, the bonus is like just a fun extra. So this week, we're going to have some amazing promotions, which we haven't talked about yet. We will get there. But all of the promotions are good for the whole week through Friday, May 16th, midnight Eastern. Okay. So in order to get that, you would add 2 items to your cart from the Mystery Quilt collection during this week only. And you'll automatically add this amazing bonus. So you can have something to stitch right now.
That's right.
Well,
That's
you
right.
wait, right?
Try out colors and fabric if you need to. And
Okay, now we're going to get into, Annie's going to actually stitch this out, give you a look at how this goes together. And then we're going to talk about some clues. I have some clues up next.
nice.
So I'm going to get you want to get set up over on
Yeah,
here?
we're going to start here and then we're going to jump to the machine.
Okay.
Okay, so here's our little flower vase with our cute little daisies in there. And what I have done is I've already given it kind of a little head start. You can see kind of like the, what do you want?
Honeycomb.
Honeycomb. I'm thinking beehive. I couldn't,
Yeah.
the words weren't coming. Like a honeycomb shaped background quilting. And what the machine also did for us, and it's hard to see probably on the camera, but there's an outline for where that vinyl goes for the vase. Then it did the honeycomb stitching. I'm going to go over now and start with the next step. And the next step is basically this stitching here, which is basically the opposite side of the vase. So I'm going to run over there and get set up, and we're going to go ahead and stitch that out.
Okay, while you're getting set up, I'm going to pop this up on the screen because I see a couple questions and I know this will answer them. And then we'll go back over to Annie. But the 5-inch is the smallest that we got, guys. So I know some of you are like, if it's a 7, you're like, dang it, it's my hoop's not big enough. I think this will cover a lot of people. So this is going to include 5-inch and 8-inch block sizes. The approximate finish sizes are on the screen. So 5-inch blocks, you're going to have an approximate finish size of 34 by 34. 8-inch is the other size that we do provide. You're going to get both when you order this. And the 8-inch blocks, your quilt's going to be 53.5 by 53.5. There's also 36 blocks plus border blocks. So someone asked, is this a big quilt or is this a small quilt? Hopefully that gives you a little sense of how big we're going to be here. Okay. And then stay tuned because everything you see in this presentation is a bit of a hint. Okay. All right. Your mic switched over.
Okay.
Wait.
Oh. Okay. Getting ahead of myself. All right, so what I've done here is I did the stitching a little slightly darker than what my background fabric is, which is basically the other side of the vase. I put some green thread in the needle now, and I have embroidery bobbin thread in the bobbin. And the design is going to stitch out the stems and the leaves that are in your vase. So this may take a minute, Aubrey, for this to roll. So I don't know if you have anything else to tell them about at the moment.
I sure do. In fact, my mic back. All right. I'm going to pop this up too because this is answering any questions about the bonus size. And as Annie gets started stitching over there, we also saw this question in the comments. We do have fabric kits, which is so much fun. And this fabric kit is hefty.
It is.
I think we should take this. I think we actually, what I want to do is I want to show this to you a couple different ways. Look at this thing. It's like, trust me, I talk about fabric kits a lot on these workshops. This one's heavy.
This is probably a biggest
This one is heavy. So you want to show them this?
I would love to show them this. Okay. So you will have an insert inside of your fabric kit. And you're basically, there's 2 background fabrics that are are white. One's a solid white, and one is called Country Confetti Marshmallow, and it has cute little dots on it. So 2 different colors of white. You're going to have 2 different colors of green. Your binding is also in your kit, and it's going to be green. And then those bright colors you saw, in case you're not a bright color person, don't worry. This is very subtle in the quilt. And most of what you'll see will be the white and green. So there are some real beautiful bright fabrics there. One's called Pansy Bright Purple, Party Panda Purple, Creamsicle Bright Orange, Kenna's favorite teal, meringue, lemon meringue, Flamingo Bright Coral, and Not Your Mama's Pink. So those are the colors we have here. So let's pull this out and take a look at it.
So as she's doing that, I see a question from Sue, and she said, I missed it. Does the bonus do the background quilting? Yes. Anything else you want to say about that besides yes?
Yeah, the bonus has background quilting. In the mystery quilt itself also contains its own quilting in it, just like all of our designs do. So
Okay.
yeah, hopefully that answers your question. So you will have, there's the 2 different color shades of white that we have, our 2 different shades of green. And then we have the crayon box of beautiful stuff.
Crayon box, yeah.
It is a little crayon box, but look at these fabrics. They are absolutely stunning.
Really, really pretty.
Very pretty. Look at that. So I can't really say a lot about it without getting myself in trouble.
But those are I would say these are going to be your pops of color.
Yes.
Against mostly the light.
Mostly white.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep.
Yeah.
And as always with the fabric kits, just know that we have a limited supply. Now, if these sell out before Wednesday, then what we're planning on doing Wednesday is going over the fabric and thread key and recommending how to pick fabrics. So don't panic, but do know that these are going to be a limited supply, and we will definitely be going over how to pick fabrics if you're not doing the fabric kit, okay? I mentioned this is a hefty fabric kit. There is a lot of fabric in here. I do have listed on screen here everything that is included in the fabric kit, and it is enough fabric to do the 8-inch block size. So if you're going to do the 5-inch block size, you'd still get this kit and you would just cut it down to fit for your needs, okay?
And then you have extra to maybe make some other, if you're going to put it in a room and maybe you want to make some other cute things to kind of coordinate with it, then that's always another option.
Yes.
Look at all those fabric kits. Man.
There's a lot, but also
a lot, but limited.
A lot, but we know there's more of you than the kits. So just know that. Okay. And then, yeah, we will, if it runs out before Wednesday, even if it doesn't run out before Wednesday, we'll probably still talk about how to do that. And this is poppy cotton.
It is
all of
poppy
it?
cotton.
Or is this?
This is Michael Miller Cotton Couture, and these are poppy cotton.
There you go. So it's a little bit of a mix in there. So it's going to be really, really good. It's going to be really pretty. Okay. Do you want to show them anything over there? Or do you want me to keep going?
Well, you can show them what's stitching. We still have some stems and leaves that are stitching.
Okay, I'll show.
A lot of flowers in that vase, so they're connected to a lot of stems. And the stems, each stem, it looks just slightly different in how it stitches out, which is really fun.
Okay. All right. Moving back over here. The mystery quilt is listed on the website now. It is download only. There's no USBs. It's download only because we want to give you a little at a time, a little bit at a time. And the mystery quilt costs $94. Okay. The fabric kit, should you want it, is $120. The fabric kit is an option. You can pick fabrics from your stash and all that stuff as well. Okay. All right. I also want to cover this. I know we're only 19 minutes in and already talking about this because I know there's people who put number 2 and they just want to know, what's the whole thing. And so we will go back. We have other things to talk about, more surprises coming. Don't go anywhere. But I do want to talk about the specials for launch week, which are wonderful. So these specials are for this week only. It's a really great time to join Mystery Quilt. I'm going to actually start towards the bottom of this slide where it says the yellow and 10%. So if you add 2 items from the Mystery Quilt collection, you're going to save 10% and you're going to unlock that bonus. So that's how you unlock the bonus. We'll have Nina drop the order link too. So when I say Mystery Quilt collection, I just mean the link that Nina's dropping. If you go there, Sarah, is it 1 or 2 pages?
It's now 1.
Okay, everything is on that page. So add 2 or more items to your cart from that collection. There are a couple exclusions, as always, the wool, any kind of thread. We do have a couple pre-cuts in there. That's not included in the 10%, as well as the strip stick. But there's a couple designs in there, the fabric kit, battleizer trimmer, tons of stuff in there. So, or you could add 3 items to your cart from the Mystery Quilt collection category. Same exclusions, but you'd save 15% and you're going to unlock the bonus in that situation too. Okay. And then the last part of this is we are going to, so do you guys know, Sarah, you're going to have to tell me if you think this is a good idea. Sarah, we gave away last year a hoop scissors minis, right? If you hit a certain amount, which is exactly what we're doing this year. Sarah told me you guys would still be excited if we did that again this year.
She agrees.
I agree.
Let me know.
Absolutely.
Let me know.
You can never have enough scissors at your cutting table, your ironing board, where your machine is. There's never enough, and you're always looking for them.
Yep.
So even if you got a free one last year, you could possibly get another one free.
Mary agrees. One person so far. Oh, Catherine too. Okay. Okay. I believe it now. So these are, I think, $25 value.
Told you.
Don't you just love it when you're right?
Yeah.
So I think they're $25 value. Sarah, you'll tell me if I'm wrong, or Nina. Okay, so if you spend $199 after the discounts are applied, so you put everything in your cart, the discounts are applied, and you're at $199 or more, you're also going to get free shipping within the contiguous US and another stinking free scissor worth $25. So that's pretty awesome. Are you guys excited yet? I'm not even done with the surprises. And Joni said you can never have too many scissors. And I believe Joni, anything she says, I believe.
I agree.
She's hung out with us for a really long time.
I agree.
Okay. Do you want me to keep going?
Yeah, I think you might as well keep going.
She's still stitching stems.
I'm still doing stems and leaves. I think we're on the leaves now.
Okay. All right. So here's my next surprise. I'm excited for this. I just think this is fun. So that reminds me, we are going to give away a lot this year. What else is new, right? So first and foremost, we have a keyword for live viewers today, which is the word, you guessed it, mystery. So if you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, doesn't matter. Type the word mystery. You'll be entered into our live viewer giveaway. We're going to give away $50 in store credit to a new live viewer every day this week. Okay. But we're not stopping there. We're not stopping there. I remember that picture with us holding the fabric kits. Annie and I stuffed a red ticket in every single fabric kit.
We did.
So let's talk about the red tickets, and you're going to get another red ticket. There's another way too. So basically each week during Mystery Quilt, when we have our live reveal and live class for that week, we're going to pull a red ticket, and whichever ticket we pull, if you have that matching other end of the ticket, you're going to get $100 in store credit.
Woo.
So we're doing that over the course of 5 weeks.
Yeah, that's a lot to give away. We're excited about it.
Yeah. Plus, we're giving away
Free hoop scissors.
free hoop scissors
Free shipping at the certain level.
and $50 every day this week.
Yeah.
Should we do that?
Don't
So,
tell Linda.
Don't tell Linda. So just know we've got that going on as well. And we'll let you know all down here how to claim it and all that kind of stuff we'll get into as the weeks roll on. But let's talk about how to earn the red tickets, okay? So there's only 2 ways to get the red tickets. Number 1, order Mystery Quilt this week. Any order that is either shipping or even if you get just the download, we're going to put a red ticket in the drawing, okay? So that's the one way to do it. Are you still watching comments, Sarah? Because I have like 250 I haven't had a chance to see. Okay. So if you order Mystery Quilt this week, you're going to get a red ticket. And if you order a fabric kit, you're going to get a red ticket. So if you get a fabric kit, you're actually getting 2 red tickets, and these are the only way to earn them. The other thing that I'm being told I have to say is if you lose your ticket, you're out of luck. We are not issuing any replacement tickets. So I just want to make sure everybody knows that too. What do we think? Are we excited? I think the red ticket is going to be a lot of fun. It's like your golden. We should have made them yellow or something. Golden
like
ticket.
Willy Wonka's golden ticket.
Yeah. Do you want the camera over there?
In about a minute.
Okay. All right. How are we doing? How are we doing? Okay. I do have starred questions, and we're going to answer those. But I did want to put up, so this week is launch week. It is an exciting week where we're going to let you in on a little bit here and there all week long. But then we are going to have weekly releases and live classes. And I wanted to give you the dates here. Now, these dates are also in the Mystery Quilt workbook. If you're registered, that was emailed to you as well. So you can have it a couple different places. And of course, if you order the Mystery Quilt, you're going to receive email reminders, replays. So even if you are at work at the time that we're doing the live class, you will definitely get the replay sent to your email as well. Okay.
And we think it's okay if you watch while you're at work.
Some people watch while they're at work. Okay. So I saw a question. How do we get a red ticket is what someone said in the comments. So I'm going to go over that again because this is new. We've never done the red tickets before. So if you order Mystery Quilt, whether that's all you get or you get some shippable stuff. If you get some shippable stuff, they're going to put it in your box that's getting shipped to you. So you have a physical red ticket. So order Mystery Quilt or order a fabric kit. Well, both. And then you'll earn a red ticket. Okay. And I will tell you, if I was you, I would take a picture of my red ticket so you don't lose it and then you're out. You know what I mean? So when you get your red tickets in the mail, and if you order Mystery Quilt as it's only a download. So say you only order Mystery Quilt, we're going to be taking your order, writing your order number on the back of a red ticket and putting it in. So you're still in. So it doesn't have to be shippable. Okay.
So if you want to show the machine, and I'll just use the microphone over here. And what I have done is it's finished with the green, the stems and the leaves, and I put a kind of a light purple color in there. The other one we had was white, so it looked like daisies, but now I put purple in there.
Cute.
And it's going to stitch all the cute little flowers that are in our vase. And that's all I got to say right now.
Really cute. Okay. Let me get my.
Someone just asked if it's Canadian customers, and I think she's asking about the red.
Okay, Sarah said someone is asking if we think you're meaning the red tickets, if they'll apply to Canadian orders. 100%. It doesn't matter where you're located. You're going to be in the red ticket. If you order Mystery Quilt or a fabric kit or both, you're going to have a red ticket. So if you're in Canada and you're like, I'm just going to get the Mystery Quilt and figure out the fabric on the side so I don't have to have anything shipped, you still are going to earn a red ticket. And it is this week only. Okay. This week only. All right.
Oh, you snuck a peek in there.
I didn't know I was already at this slide.
Wow.
We're moving right along.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just let this sit here for a second and see if anyone's excited. What do you think? Sneak peek.
It's such a small sneak peek.
It is a small sneak peek, yes. It takes a minute for the comments. Isn't it beautiful? And the quilting, that honeycomb quilting that Annie is actually doing right now in the bonus is echoed a few places throughout, as you can see here. And the adorable bee, that's the only time I will say there is an adorable bee. I think they're loving it. So fun. Yeah, it's going to be amazing. Joyce loves bees. Okay, cool. So should we answer some questions or should we keep moving?
Let's answer some questions while that stitches the flowers.
All right, we're going to answer some questions. First question. Hi there, Beverly. Beverly works during the day. Can't do this later. Well, that's okay.
Yes, you can do it later.
You can do it later. I guess I should say you will receive a replay. So if you order Mystery Quilt, it's going to put you in a special list. You're going to get reminder emails, replay emails, and then you can work at your own pace when you aren't at work. So whenever it's convenient for you. So we will make sure that you get the replays, Beverly. So you should be all set. Okay. Will this
probably
Yeah.
replay?
Yep, we will have replays. So no worries, Janet. She might actually already be gone. I don't even know. Okay. If you registered and you didn't get something, I would reach out to Nina. I would just email her because she's actually on the live right now. So if you need something, like you feel like you didn't get something or missed something, shoot her an email. And after the live, she can get right in touch with you. Okay. Linda says, I really like how you do the reveal with the quilt behind you, removing the blocks every week. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's fun.
It is coming, Linda. We're going to do that.
Yep. We actually talked about just putting it up like later this week with the numbers so you could see it too.
Or turn it around backwards for today.
Yeah.
Which would have looked pretty much just like this.
And then Kathy says, what hoop size is needed, please? As long as you want to talk. Yeah, I've been talking the whole time. I'll let you talk.
I'll give your voice a break here. Excuse me, Kathy. Basically, the file sizes for the blocks are 5-inch square and 8-inch square. There's some border blocks that are a little skinnier, but basically, if you have a hoop that is at least 5 inches, they're actually 4.9 because it's just 4.9, and the 7-inch or the 8-inch blocks are just under 8 inches as well. So whatever hoop size that you have, choose your smallest hoop to go with the block size that you're stitching. So I would probably venture again that 99.9% of you can probably do the 5-inch size, and most of you can probably also do the 8-inch blocks. So whatever hoop you have for your particular machine, that will fit those file sizes.
Okay. So don't worry there. And then I see a couple questions. Becky wants to know, how do I get the pattern? How do I order? We will drop the order link for you and you can order it right now. The pre-ordering is open. Fabric and thread key. We'll probably show this Wednesday.
Yes.
It will definitely be included in the files for Mystery Quilt. So it's coming. And okay. How many yards of battleizer do we need?
You know, I was just thinking as we were getting started that I don't have that in my head, but it will also be something. Sarah, I don't know if you have the ability to look that up at the moment.
Ina has answered that question many times.
Oh, okay.
In her comment.
Okay.
Perfect.
We have so many comments coming in. We cannot
do.
keep
Yep.
it. We can't keep it up.
In case you didn't hear what Sarah said, Nina has pinned that, or she has answered that several times in here. I'm glad she's more knowledgeable than I am at the moment, so that's a good thing. So you will find that answer in the comments.
Okay, let's answer this real quick too. Kathy has a 6x9 hoop, no square hoops. Can I do the 5x5?
Absolutely, Kathy. You sure can.
Hey, that's good.
That's exciting news.
Right?
Oh, Nina.
There we
thank
go.
you.
I'm going to leave that up on screen for a second.
Yeah.
So that's great information. So if you're planning on doing a 5-inch block size, you're going to need about 7 to 8 yards. We sell it in 5 or 15 yards. So just to help you out there. If you're doing the 8-inch blocks, you're going to need 15 yards, which we sell 15 yards.
Right.
So you'll be all good.
Yep.
Okay. Trisha, how long before I see the bonus in my email? The bonus should go right in your cart automatically if you put 2 or more items in there. And if you have any other questions about it or you're not seeing it, I would reach out to Nina directly. I would just shoot her a quick email and she can get back to you after the live. Okay, Annie, do you want to?
No, I just ran out of bobbin.
Oh, okay.
Like, whoops, I thought I had a lot.
Okay. All right. And Mary's getting started. She's just ordered the fabric pack and very excited to start. That's awesome. And Carol, yes, the only version is a downloadable version. And we are doing this because we're going to drip different files or clues to you each week. So it just works so good in a download. And I think it's Thursday. We're actually going to go through and show you exactly how to download. So no worries there. Okay. Okay, I'm going to pop this back up on screen as I continue to look through these questions because these specials are limited time only. They are only this week, but if you add 2 or more items from the Mystery Quilt collection, you are going to save 10% and unlock the bonus. Now, all of these do have a couple exclusions. I want to mention the wool batting. It's an option. You don't have to use wool batting, but if you want to, it's not included in the promotion. Any threads or pre-cut fabrics or the strip stick that's in that category are not included in the discounts, but they would help you get that bonus. And then last but not least, if your cart hits $199 or more after the discounts come off, you're going to get free shipping within the contiguous US and a free scissors, which the scissors alone is a $25 item. So that's a lot of fun too. All right. I'm seeing a question about why do I have to log into Hoop Sisters via Shopify? Well, we've got a new website. We're actually just moved over to Shopify. We're going to have some really cool things that we're able to do over there. So if you haven't logged in the past 2 weeks or so, you are going to have to log in. They will email you in some cases a one-time code. I saw that was a question too. And you only have to do that once and then you're in. So that's normal. Nothing weird there. You're good to go. Sometimes we're like, is this legit?
It seems like every day you have to ask that question on something you get.
Right. Okay. I'm just going through questions, guys. Joyce, if you're in Canada, you're not going to get the free shipping. So if I was you, I'd stick to the downloadable items if you don't want to pay the shipping. The free shipping is within the contiguous US only. Okay. All right. There is. Oh.
Sorry, I just popped one out.
Okay. Sarah's popping questions in here now. Hi, Doreen. She said, so I got the link to download bonus block, but no link for actual Mystery Quilt. Is this normal? That's a really good question.
That is a really good question.
It is normal because this is pre-order. You're pre-ordering right now this week. And let me I'm going to pop the fabric kit right there just so I can get back to the schedule. Okay. Here is the schedule of when this is. See the little purple arrow to the left of the week? That indicates that you're going to have a download that week. So you're going to have a new set of quilt blocks, new set of instructions. The very first one is going to be Tuesday, May 27th. So if you're ordering now and you're getting the 2 or more, you're going to have the bonus to play with in the meantime. But the week 1 files aren't going to come out until Tuesday, May 27th. And then at 11 a.m. Eastern, we're going to come live, do the reveal, do a little class. Annie's going to stitch some things out.
And that's the beauty of this little bonus block
Mm-hmm.
is that it keeps you busy while you wait for the classes to start.
Absolutely. And then week 5, I just want to point out, see how there's no purple arrow by week 5? There's no new files.
Yeah, there is. That's okay.
Okay, apparently there are new files. All right, good to know.
We will keep you updated.
Okay, so and then week 5, we're also going to show you how to put it together.
Yes.
So there's the week, and that is in the workbook. So if you have the workbook too, you already have it. You can print that out right out of there too. All right. Let's see. Chris, quilt size and finish amounts of we pull from stash. We are going to, that's going to be in your files. We're also going to talk about it on Wednesday. So on Wednesday, we're going to show the fabric and thread key and talk about picking fabrics from your stash. So that's coming. Okay, what else do we have? Okay, Doreen also said, wow, I think that challenges my inclination to be soft and subtle. I have a new grandbaby due in September, so maybe the color is a challenge for a new baby. So I think you're going to love it. These pops of colors are bold, but I will say they're pops of colors, so that's good. What you got going on over there, Annie?
Well, it has one more flower to stitch out. And then
Okay.
I think what I'm going to do is after the flower stitch out, if you can see on here that there's also dragonfly in the bees, I'm going to skip over the bugs and we're just going to go ahead and stitch the vinyl down. So that'll be kind of fun.
Yeah, we'll have to show
you how to do that and how to trim it.
Okay. All right. Sarah's telling me I need to show you how to download something. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to keep rolling. How are we doing? Did I already answer this? Karen, is the battleizer included in the kit? If not, how many yards do we need? It is not. The fabric kit only includes the fabric and it's for the 8-inch size. It does not include battleizer. If you're doing the 5-inch size on this quilt, you're going to need about 7 to 8 yards of battleizer. If you're doing the 8-inch block size, you're going to need 15 yards of the battleizer. All right. Hey, there we go. Deirdre is excited about the giveaways. Yeah, we have a ton of giveaways. Thanks for being patient as I sift through comments I need to answer. Rita wants to know, where do I get the tickets? Let's talk about tickets. Okay. The tickets are included with any Mystery Quilt purchase this week. So anyone who orders Mystery Quilt, if you order Mystery Quilt and you order like battleizer, fabric kit, stuff like that, you're going to physically receive a red ticket in the mail with your order. If you just do the download. So I know there's some people in Canada and Australia and Germany and all sorts of places. If you just do the downloadable option, we are going to take care of popping a ticket in the drawing for you. So you won't receive a physical ticket, but you will earn a red ticket and you will be in the drawing. So order Mystery Quilt this week, you get a red ticket. Okay. All right.
All righty. So I have, like I said, I'm going to skip.
Hold on, Mom. Let me switch microphones real quick.
Okay, as I was saying, I'm going to skip the bugs and stuff. It's just changing to different color threads. And when this first stitched out, it stitched out when it did the tack down for your background fabric. It also stitched out a placement stitch for that vase. And I know that's probably hard to see, as well as this vinyl is probably hard to see, other than it has a little shine to it. But I am just going to locate that placement stitch, and I'm going to make sure that my vinyl is covering that area. And then I have a thread in the needle that's just slightly darker than my background fabric. And I'm just going to hit the button and let it tack that down. Just is such a nice touch and makes it look like it's in a glass vase. And even if you have vinyl that's like a colored vinyl, like a blue or something, it would look so neat. Okay, the other step, and I'm just going to kind of skip that step also. I have to move my hoop. Hold on for a second. It's just adding the backing fabric, and that is done in the hoop. And to add the backing fabric, you're going to put water-soluble thread in the needle. First of all, you're going to want to trim this vinyl right down here towards the bottom, about a scant eighth of an inch from that stitching, so that it does not get caught in the seam or the tack down to add your backing fabric. But then what you would do is you would flip your design over, still in the hoop, but you flip it so that it is, so the back is showing. Trying to squeeze it in there so everybody can see in the camera. But then you would just take your backing fabric and center it. And I always like to peek underneath just to make sure that I have it centered so that there's about a half an inch on both sides. And then it clings really nice to the battleizer, so you don't really have to worry too much about it falling off. And then you just put your hoop back on the machine with water-soluble thread in the needle, and it stitches, again, just an outline around the outside edge of your block. And then you have your layered, it's all completely layered and quilted. And then you just add your binding. So that's it. Did you?
Okay. So I want to make sure I've covered. I know we still have questions and we are going to answer more questions. But I wanted to just kind of make sure we summarize everything. Then we'll do the giveaway after. Well, I also have to show you how to download something, Sarah said. So I will do that too. But now's a really great week to do it, y'all. This is the only week that we're going to have all of these specials going on during pre-order week. So you have the opportunity to save anywhere from 10 to 15%, to unlock the bonus, to earn red tickets, free shipping within the contiguous US, a free hoop scissors mini. It took Sarah half a day to set up all these promotions on our website. It's a lot. We're giving away a lot. Plus, of course, you're going to have the weekly embroidery files and instructions to begin participating with us on May 27th. So it's a lot of good stuff. And of course, this is expiring this Friday, May 16th at midnight. Okay. If you need personalized help, reach out to Nina. You can email her right now and she will respond to you after. She's on the live right now. I'm sure she can drop the order link for us too. I have tons of comments. It's hard to keep up today, but I'm sure she's already dropped it and we'll drop it again for you as well. And tomorrow we're going to talk trimming.
We are.
We're going to talk about, so I think what I'd like to do right now, Annie, is I think we should talk about a couple tools that we recommend.
Okay.
Because if you're new, we want you to not have to come back tomorrow and place a separate order, especially when you can get all these promotions and things like that. Okay. So can we talk quickly about some of the must-have tools that we think you should order? And then stick around because I'm going to, after the tools, I'm going to show you all how to download the bonus file.
Okay. So you will need, of course, your fabric. And whether you want to get the kit or you want to use your own fabric or go shopping at your local quilt shop, either way, but you will need obviously the fabric. You will also need our battleizer product. And our battleizer that you saw me use, it's basically a batting and a stabilizer in one product. So this is something you will need. And the beauty of this is that you do not need to buy 2 products. You don't need to try the hassle of hooping 2 things at once. This is the only thing that you need to buy and the only thing that you need to hoop. And another thing you will need is we'll show you this tomorrow, is our Trimmer by George tool. And this is just a great tool that helps us when we take our block out of the hoop. We like to be able to trim the backing fabric or the battleizer right up to that basting stitch. And so the Trimmer by George is great using this metal edge to be able to protect that fabric on the front. So when you trim it, you trim right up to the stitching, and then you trim up the fabric 1/4 inch. And the Trimmer by George tool is wonderful for removing the bulk in your seams while protecting the fabric on the front. You will also need water-soluble thread, and we use water-soluble thread to tack down our fabric. And we do that because when you join the blocks together and then you open them up to the front, sometimes you see that basting stitch that shows through if your seam did not go exactly right on that basting stitch. And so then you just get it wet and you don't have to worry about it. But if you use regular thread instead of the water soluble thread, then you would probably need a seam ripper to pick those out. The other thing too is that, oh gosh, what was I going to say? What was I going to say, Aubrey?
I don't know. I'm reading
Oh,
comments.
I was talking about the water soluble thread, is that the first several steps in our designs typically call for that water soluble thread. So you don't have to change a thread several different times as you go. So off the top of my head, Sarah, am I forgetting anything?
I don't know.
She doesn't know. But off the top of my head, those are the wonderful tools that are great. Another tool this is called a strip stick. So if you decide to use wool on top of your battleizer, which just gives your block a little extra dimension, when you go to press, you have to press the wool and prepare it ahead of time right around the edges, about 1/4 inch in, because it helps keep the presser foot from getting caught. But after you sew this block to another block and you go to press that seam, when you go to press the seam, if you just use an iron on it, you could possibly flatten that wool again. So the strip stick is just, it's like a half of a dowel covered in nice fabric and a little bit of padding. And it just helps you be able to press only on that seam so that you don't flatten any of the wool. I think I got most of it.
Okay, cool. And Carmen said, I think what you forgot was well, she didn't say that. I'm saying that. Monofilament thread for sewing the sashing on the back.
Absolutely. The monofilament is just an invisible thread we like to use. We have on our website, Superior Threads, monopoly. And it's a great thread for, like Carmen said, to sew your sashing on. It's great for stitching in the ditch. If you're putting a one-piece backing on, you will use it for a lot of things.
Yes. Okay. The bonus block is not used within the mystery quilt. It's just a fun little bonus. And you do need a 60mm rotary cutter if you're using our trimmer.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Here's what I want to do. Sarah, you can keep pinning comments if you see something, please. I want to take you over to the website. So Sarah's telling me that a couple people had problems. They didn't see the download or get the download. And she said it's because she didn't have the file in it.
Oh,
but we do now. So I'm going to take you over there since we have a very brand new website. And I'm going to share my screen and take you over to the website so that you can see exactly how to get that. Okay. So you would just go to hoopsisters.com, which I am at hoopsisters.com. And to order, you can just click up here and click Mystery Quilt, or you can click right here and it'll take you over to the Mystery Quilt collection. We have all the discount information at the top. So look at all those fun pop of color pre-cuts. Oh,
Mhm.
sold out. Oh, never mind.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So I'm gonna actually show you. If you go up to this little half person, well, how else would you explain it?
A head and shoulder shot? I don't
Okay.
know.
Well, this little man over here, just click on
Okay.
that.
I think they can see what you're showing.
Oh, really?
Oh.
My screen share not working? Let me try again. Okay, my screen share wasn't working. Let me try this again. Let's see.
You're sharing this.
Let me see. Okay, can you see it now?
Just do it.
Can you see it? Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I was over here to start. Hopefully that's still working. Sarah will let me know if not. So on the website, you can click this shop by collection. The drop down has Mystery Quilt. That'll take you into the link. You can use the link in the live comments, or you can even click down here, and this will take you into all of the Mystery Quilt products. And it also has a description, because I know it's a lot of promotions to keep
Mhm.
straight. So we have it listed here
And
as
you
well.
want to get the most you can bang for your
Mhm.
buck. So.
Are those kits seriously sold out? We sold them. Okay. Dang it. They're already gone, guys. But there are some. There's one pre-cut and another pre-cut. So this is where you're going to shop. Okay. Now, once you want to go back in, click on this person up at the top right, and that'll take you straight into your orders. Okay. And then right here, the newest stuff is going to be at the top. So on mine, I'm going to click right here. I can see a picture of it there. I'm going to click on my order number, and then it's going to give me all those details. But right up here at the top, you can see the flower vase bonus final, and you just click that. Click download now, and it just downloaded to my computer as a zipped file.
And if you placed your order for this and you got the bonus block prior to me adding this file in, you may not see that download now button, but I'll just have to manually fulfill that product on your order. I'm going to do it right now. So give me like 30 minutes and then you should
Yeah.
be able to see this download now button. I still see a few comments coming in talking about
Okay. So Sarah's going to get you fixed up. It's a new website for us too. So no worries. Sarah's going to get you taken care of if you already bought it. Okay. All right. I think I'm going to go look at comments that are pinned. So let's actually, I keep changing my mind. I keep changing
There's
my
so
mind.
many things to talk about.
I know. So what I want to do is actually do the giveaway now, so that if you already know what's going on, you already placed your order and you don't want to stick around for question answering, you don't have to. And if you have like a question about a download or something like that, feel free to reach out to Nina as well. Her information's on the bottom of the screen. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to our keyword of the day was mystery quilt. And I'm going to share my screen. And anybody who wants to play the game, all you have to do is type the word mystery in the comments, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook. And
What are they getting?
$50 in store
Ooh.
credit. So we're going to run this real quick, and then we're going to get into all your questions that I see. Here we go. We're doing this every day this week for live viewers. So, all right.
Doris Rogerson, congratulations.
That's
$50
exciting.
of store credit.
I bet I know what you can buy with that. I bet I know. Okay, so here's what you're going to want to do, Doris. You're going to want to email Nina. Her email is at the bottom of the screen. Let her know that you were the day one winner during Mystery Quilt Week. You have 5 days to do it. So make sure to get that done. And then she will put that store credit in your account so you can go shopping. Okay? All right, here's what we're going to do now. We are going to answer questions. So if you have questions, type them in. We'll get them pinned and we'll answer. Okay. Jackie, I got on a bit late. How does the mystery quilt work? 1 clue a week. So yeah, you're going to get basically a set of clues each week. in the form of a download. And I'm actually going to pop this up on screen. So this is pre-order and launch week where we're going to explain everything, talk about how to pick fabric on Wednesday, talk about trimming, how to get your downloads, all that stuff this week. And then these are the dates listed on screen where you're going to get a new set of blocks to stitch with instructions.
Right. We will keep you busy.
Mm-hmm. I see a question about how do I order. We will make sure and drop the link for that. And someone just got their order in. Woohoo! All right. And what else do we have? Can you say when the live stitch out will be? I missed that. Yep, that's on screen right now.
Yep. And it's basically Tuesday, which is the Monday after Labor Day at 11 a.m. And then after that, week 2, 3, 4, and 5 will be on Mondays at 11 Eastern time.
Okay. Let me get the next one here. Okay, since it's a download, how do you get a red ticket? So if you order anything else with your download, like a trimmer or battleizer, you're actually going to receive a physical red ticket in your order. If you order just the mystery quilt, then we here in the office are going to put your order number on a ticket and pop it in the drawing. So if you order something that is shippable, it's going to come with a physical red ticket in your shippable order. If you order just the quilt, which is a download only, we will take care of it here in our office. Okay. All right. What's that one say, Annie?
Says, can't wait. I love these quilts. The kits make it so easy to do all the projects. Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Yep. The kits are awesome.
Linda, Vanish Light is one of the exceptions. So the items that are in that category and up to 15% off are Hoop Sisters products. The exclusions are products that technically are not Hoop Sisters products. We carry them and we love them and we recommend them, but they're not our products to put on sale. So that's why you didn't get it. You'd have to put something that isn't one of the exclusions. All right. What else do we got? What's this one say, Mom?
It says order, download, and kit. Looks like I'm probably doing 2 quilts so I can do one with my own mystery fabrics.
Oh,
That's
there
a
you
great
go.
idea, Joni. I can't wait to see what you come up with.
All right. What size is the mystery quilt? I'm actually going to put this over there so I can switch slides without making everybody seasick. All right, here we go.
So the 5-inch blocks gives you a 34-inch square quilt, and the 8-inch blocks gives you a 53.5-inch square quilt. And the fabric kit is enough to do the 8-inch block. So you can do the 5-inch blocks and just have lots of fabric left over that you can use for other things, or do some coordinating pillows or something for in the room you're putting your quilt.
Okay. Mary asked, was the fabric kit, does it do the larger size? Yeah, the kit was for the 8-inch block size specifically. Okay. Cindy asked, what items in the collection qualify for the 3 items other than the fabric kit and the design files? Basically everything else in there except wool, any threads, any pre-cut fabrics, and the strip stick. So there's other designs in there. There's battleizer, trimmer, scissors. Although don't get the mini because that one would be free if you get to the $199. Okay. So there are some other things in there. All right. What is battleizer?
Battleizer is sold in Canada. You can get it at your local quilt shop. You can check to see if they have it. And there's a distributor your quilt shop can contact in Canada if they need some. Basically, battleizer, it's a batting and stabilizer combination product. So the two are fused together. And that way you don't have to buy or hoop stabilizer and batting. It's just kind of an all-in-one product.
Okay. Okay. Just put a different number in there, Sarah.
Oh,
Okay. All right. Sorry. We're checking on things that we're seeing questions for. All right. Okay, here's a good question. Mary asked if the fabric pack is ordered, does this include the pattern quilt design or is it sold separately? It is sold separately. So if you ordered the fabric kit, you're also going to want to get the mystery quilt files for the $94. Okay, so they are sold separate. Okay. The fabric kit was for the 8-inch block size or yeah, block size. Why I can't, my words are not coming to me today. But yeah, 8-inch. Okay. And Carolyn's going on vacation. Lucky duck. So I won't be able to watch. I just ordered. So how do I get the tickets? So if you ordered, you're going to get tickets.
Yeah.
If you ordered anything that is shippable with your mystery quilt, it's going to be inside your shippable product. If you ordered just the download only, which is how it comes, but if you didn't add other things to your cart, in the office, we're going to put your order number on the back of a ticket and pop you in.
We
Okay.
will make sure everybody has the ticket.
Yes.
That 115 is available.
Okay, so the Battleizer 150, or which is 15 yards of Battleizer, was showing sold out, but we double checked and we're good. So there is 15 yards of Battleizer available. If you were looking for that and you thought it was sold out, go back. It's there. Okay. Let's see. John, never did a mystery quilt before. How does this work? Well, it's actually pretty crazy. You don't know what the quilt looks like. But we're asking you to go order it as a pre-order right now. And then for 5 weeks beginning on Tuesday, May 27th, we're going to drip some files to you a week at a time. And then before the end of it,
Right.
they'll be able to put it all
Right.
together.
So then every week, John, you would go to your online account that you create when you purchase the mystery quilt, and you'll be able to download the files to your computer so that you can go ahead and begin stitching them out.
Okay. I'm going to pull this question up, even though I'm not 100% sure of the answer. I think I know the answer. Sarah or Nina will obviously correct me, but Robin wants to know, I'm short a few dollars to get the free, I'm assuming you mean the free scissors. Do all items have to be from the mystery quilt selection, or can I add thread to meet the criteria for the scissors? So you can add thread. You will not get a discount on the thread, but it will count towards the threshold to get to the $199 for the free scissor.
It's worth it to get the free scissors.
So hopefully that makes sense. Okay. Oh yeah. Can you answer Trisha's question?
The files are multi-formatted. So we have it, no matter what kind of machine you have, we have the files for it. So, and I could go through and list them if you want me to. You think I should?
Sure. If you remember them all.
I'll remember them. We have DST, EXP, JEF, PES, VIP, and VP3.
And PNG? No. Okay.
And just a reminder, for some of you, you are unable to access the downloads for the bonus, or I think the fabric and thread key is on the mystery quilt per item as well. There's only one of me though. If you ordered that before I remembered to put those on there, I have to manually mark your order as fulfilled. So please be patient because that will not be done. I would give me an hour.
It went from 30 minutes to an hour, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sarah is manually fulfilling the ones that, because we made a boo-boo and we didn't have the files in there, but,
Yeah,
but
they'll
she's
be in
getting
there.
it in there
Yeah,
now for
once
you.
she marks it fulfilled, it'll be there.
Okay, multi-formatted. If you miss one of the live stitch outs, is it available to view later?
Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah.
It'll be in your email. So yes, Judy, we'll get you all taken care of if you can't watch it at that exact time. Where do I go to shop? We'll drop that. We'll drop that shopping link for you in the comments. It's right on hoopsisters.com. I do too, Lisa. She loves the excitement around mystery quilt. Okay. All right. I got another how do I order? We'll make sure to drop that. And the 15 yards of Battleizer Norma is in stock. So we double checked. It's all good. And it is, you can order it now. It is not sold out. You'll be all set. Okay. 15 yards is back now, Brenda. Okay, so if you had the fabric kit in your cart and it isn't there anymore, it takes it out of your cart once they completely sell out. The only way to secure it is to check out. Otherwise, it's like, well, we still have it here in inventory. Okay. Sarah's doing 15 things. I'm going to check the comments to make sure we got them all. Where do you get vinyl, Mom?
Oh, you know what? I think probably your local quilt shop will have it. The big box sewing stores will probably have it as well. So I would check your local quilt shop. I'm sure they will have it.
Catherine wants to know who designed it this year.
Catherine, I'm the guilty one. It's me. I'm the one who designed it this year and digitized it. And I'll be the one teaching all the classes. So you know how to stitch out each block.
Yep. Okay. I saw someone said their head was in the clouds, forgot to order the mystery quilt files when I ordered all the other things. Mary, get a hold of Nina. Just shoot her an email. She'll get in touch with you. And she can get you all straightened out so you have the right discounts. She'll probably have to do a little math. Okay. So, okay. Teresa says, will there be a quilt along each week?
Yes, absolutely. The first one will be the Tuesday after Memorial Day, Tuesday, May 27th. And then after that, it will be on Mondays. And all of them will be at 11 o'clock in the morning Eastern time. So there's a schedule there on the screen. We'll leave it up there for a second. Maybe she can screenshot that. And we'll also be relaying all this information to you guys via email and all kinds of other ways as well.
Okay. I'm just making sure I got any of these questions.
Lots of comments. We're just trying to go through and make sure we answered all your questions, but we will also be here the rest of the week at 2 o'clock every day to help answer whatever questions are left.
And I saw someone say they have had trouble getting the free stuff, so they're a little reluctant. We will always help you. So please reach out to Nina directly. We have so many comments coming in on the live. We can't do it personally on the live, but we do have people here that can help you. So please reach out.
Yep. There's the phone number and her email address on the screen if you want to give her a call or email her, and she will help you get that.
Okay. I think we said there was 36 blocks.
Plus the border.
Plus the border. Yep. Yeah, the fabric kits went really fast. They are gone. But Wednesday, we're going to talk about how to pick fabric. So we'll get you all taken care of. All right. No, there's no backing, correct?
No backing.
No backing.
In the kit.
Okay. All right.
Lots of questions.
Yeah. Okay. I think, oh, I see 4 more. Hold on. Okay. How do I order? We did that. I'm going to pop this sizing back up. So, Charlotte, will the bonus block be available to purchase after this promotion? Hard to choose 2 items when you're international. I totally get it. Let's see. So I would just reach out to Nina. It's not currently something that's on the website separately to purchase, but we'll figure out how to help you if you get a hold of Nina. Okay. Okay. I think that's all that I have starred.
If you have a question or a comment in there that we have not gone over, that when we end this, that we didn't get to your question, we will be here tomorrow. And again, there was Nina's contact information, and she has all the answers to all the questions. How much backing
I
will
think
you
what
need?
we'll do is we'll post the fabric and thread key.
Okay. Yep. We can do
But
that.
you can tell them if you have it right there.
I don't have it right here,
Okay.
but we can certainly post the fabric and thread key. We'll tell them everything.
There is no edge-to-edge quilting in this quilt.
No, there isn't, Terry. No edge to edge for the backing. It's just something that you will add at one piece at the end.
And Ellen asked that as well. Nope, not this year. There was last year, which is unusual, but not this year. Okay. All right. And then how many yards for the backing? We'll post the fabric and
Mhm.
thread key. So I think we should be good there. Okay. And the workbook is in your email, but we can also drop a link. So we'll drop a link to the workbook, a link to the shopping.
And fabric and
And
thread key.
I think I'll also pop us up for a minute so I don't make you sick. And I'll pop Nina up too, so you know her contact information. There's the workbook link, Lynn, for you. All right. So here's what we're going to do, you guys. We are coming back tomorrow and we're going to do it again. We're going to show you some other things. We're going to recap and kind of cover everything again. And we're going to stick around for any questions that you still have lingering tomorrow. But if you kind of don't want them to linger, just reach out and we will make sure we get you all taken care of. Someone said they're assuming there's an option to do a one-piece back.
Yes.
That was Robin.
Yes, we will put the fabric and thread key and that'll tell you how much backing you need. And yes, it will be a one-piece back.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. The phone's ringing. We're
It
gonna
is.
be here to help you out. And we'll be back live again tomorrow.
Yep.
So thanks so much for hanging out.
Yeah,
This is only the beginning.
I know it is. It's only Monday. And
Yeah.
so we got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to be with all of you. So
We're excited.
you know how to get a hold of us and how to ask questions again at tomorrow's live if you have any. Hopefully we'll get them all answered for you.
You got it.
All
All
right.
right. See you later.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.